there, Mortillaro, still at KubeCon Paris 2024, and here with Arjan Timmerman. We are here with Zesty and Jamie from Zesty. Hello, Jamie.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, I've been covering a lot, whatever is related to sustainability, energy efficiency, and so on. I saw your booth there with some information which kind of makes me believe that's what you're doing. So can you tell us about your solution, please?
Yeah, absolutely. We are a cloud optimization company. I think everybody talks a lot about optimization, and the way we really approach it is we want to have take out the waste that you're spending on cloud, right?
Okay.
And we look at that in two different formats. How can we help you in the compute side, which is maximizing the commitments that you get from AWS in particular, on the EC2 side, and automating that process. The second thing that's getting a lot of airtime in the show here, and a lot of people are talking about, is around storage. And I think we're probably the only one you're going to find on the floor that's actually addressing the waste happening in storage. Most people are talking about CPU or RAM, and what we're doing is looking to optimize EBS in particular for AWS. What we find right now is the average utilization of EBS is 30%, but you're paying for full capacity. So you don't actually pay for what you use, you pay for what you provision. Our job at Zesty, and we feel very strongly on the sustainability side, is to optimize and provide those applications exactly the amount of storage or disk, if you will, that they need. And so for us, that means really cutting down on the extra disk space that you may be allocating that you don't necessarily need. Therefore, it's been a very effective conversation. It was the #2 rated FinOps Foundation annual survey area to be addressed, which is on storage, and we feel we have a unique advantage to help around that.
Okay, so hearing you talking, I heard several topics. One was, are you doing right sizing, by the way?
Yes, auto scaling.
So auto scaling recommendations, for example, you mentioned EBS. We're into storage, so I think we understand ourselves here. So that means that, for example, if I'm overutilizing EBS, are you recommending, for example, to store some data over to something different, like S3 or different tiers and things
No,
like
we're
that?
actually just taking and optimizing the EBS volumes.
Okay.
So we mirror the volume, and we use a file system that allows us to look at what your data is using and either grow or shrink it based on your usage. It's patented technology. It's unique to AWS. And the EBS team is very supportive of us because they know that it's part of the sustainability process that AWS is very big into as well.
Okay, really good. You mentioned primarily AWS. Are you also doing something with Azure yet and Google Cloud, or is it coming later on?
It's coming around the corner. We've got a lot of people asking us about Azure, and we're excited to show what we can launch there too.
All right. Last question, maybe it's less of a pressing problem, to optimize your costs when you're running infrastructure. I mean, Kubernetes on-prem, but are you seeing that kind of demand also from some customers?
For on-prem?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do anything around that, but we are absolutely seeing customers that want to migrate from on-prem to the cloud, and our ability to help them thin provision, if you will, once they get to the cloud, has gotten their excitement about migrating faster and recognizing that we can make it more efficient once it's up there. So the migration component is something we're talking a lot about.
Okay, thank you very much. One last question. What's your overall feeling about this edition of KubeCon, and is that your first KubeCon, or have you been doing other editions?
We've done all the KubeCon shows. They've been great. This is my first time at the EMEA one.
Okay.
I think it's been fantastic, a lot of deep conversations. We are working on a PVC solution for our Zesty disk, and we feel, again, there's going to be a unique offering because nobody's really attacking the storage optimization. As I said, they're only hitting the CPU and RAM. That's a part of it.
Okay, well, fantastic. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.